You have a new movie coming out. What's the actual day of the movie coming out? King of Staten Island.
June 12th.
June 12th. Very exciting. We watched the movie. I told you it is awesome. And I'm not saying that because you're a friend. I really, really enjoyed the movie. And I feel like it was a role meant for you, the disgruntled, kind of anger problem firefighter.
Yes, there was not a lot of acting involved. In playing an angry lunatic who's saying shit in front of kids and women that he shouldn't be saying. So no, not a lot of acting from me. But I will tell you this though, because you guys always say what you're thinking, this is the second I did the KFC show, and the fact that you guys both liked it. It's like Howard Stern. If Howard Stern says he likes something, he liked it, because if he doesn't, he's going to say it. So I really appreciate, this doesn't feel like you just ball washing me here.
No. My test with movies is if I watch a movie, if I am thinking about the movie when I wake up the next day, that means that I really liked it. And this is a movie that I watched on Sunday, and I woke up on Monday and I was still thinking about it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm very excited. I have a supporting role in it. It's Pete Davidson and Marisa Tomei, Steve Buscemi, Dom Lombardozzi. It's just a powerhouse cast. And I don't know. We had a great time. Judd Apatow, obviously, was the creative force behind it. And we just, we shot all last year. You remember that? I think I came in and did your show with my porno stash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back when people were allowed to go outside and hang out.
Yeah.
That was a great time. It feels like it was 5 years ago. But I was actually going to ask you about that stash because the shaved head and the stash is quite a look. You look like a gay Nazi in this movie, and but you pull it off. I don't know if that's like a plus or a minus, but it works.
I gotta be honest, I have heard worse.
That's actually so spot on that you're like white supremacist, and at the end it's like Kevin Spacey at the end of American Beauty, and it's like, oh, he's just been suppressing all his feelings, or the other guy.
I think that's the sequel.
Yeah,
I think
pull off the
sort
look,
of build out the character. Guys, don't give it away. Don't give it away.
I'm not going to give anything away.
If this is a hit, we still got places to go with this character.
It's true.
But I've always wondered, when you have a mustache like that, how long before you start shooting do you grow out the character's hair or facial hair? Like, how long were you walking around with that thing?
Sorry. That's why I hit mute on this. I can't remember how to shut this thing. Let me shut this off.
Is that your OnlyFans?
We started shooting in June, and I stopped shaving in second week of April, and I just grew the beard out. So I was starting to get like starting to look like a red Zach Galifianakis. You remember that one where he shaved his head? One of those Vegas movies there, the bachelor party one. It just came out like that. So we didn't really know what it was going to look like, because I just started to look like some douche that makes like artisan ice cream in Brooklyn, where I had like the shaved head and then the completely unkempt beard. And then they shaved it off. And I couldn't really tell how thick. I never tried to grow it like that, but I was very happy. I am psyched because a lot of people think it's fake. So I'm like, that's got to be a good mustache.
Yeah. No, it was a good stash. I don't know if you've heard this, but there's some Oscar buzz around you right now. I mean, I just started.
Buzz.
Yeah, Oscar buzz.
We've been talking about it.
People are saying that there's Oscar buzz around you. Is that something that you've ever thought of in your life? Like Bill Burr, Academy Award winner.
I think you guys have been quarantining too long.
No.
It's the only movie I've seen in 9 months, Bill. It was really good.
That definitely has Oscar buzz.
No, it was good. You were very good in mostly a dramatic role in this movie. Like there were elements of the script that were obviously funny when you were arguing with Pete and all that stuff. But I actually thought that you did a good job in a pretty serious role overall.
Yes, man. As a comedian, it was fun to get an opportunity to play that. There's sort of a thing where, it's like anything. Like I would think that anything that you guys get offered outside of Barstool is somehow sports related, or hey, you're from Wisconsin. Let's tell this. People see you, they see what you do, and they think that that's all you can do. And the drama thing always struck me funny, as far as the stereotype that a comedian couldn't play drama, where if you really listen to a comedian's act, when they talk about their life, there's a lot of drama in it. Mm-hmm. It becomes funny when they tell the story, but they live through all this, divorces, breakups, and crazy parents or whatever. So I there's been a number of people like, that they finally let do it. So then I got to do it, basically.
So I had one last question about King of Staten Island, and then we can talk about whatever. But the one line that really got to me, and I'm not going to give anything away here, but you and Pete Davidson have an argument, and he made fun of you for betting on the Jets. And that one hurt me personally because I think that is actually like the meanest insult you can give someone is making fun of their bad bets. And so I don't know if you I mean, you're a gambler. I don't know if you realize in the moment how much that line like really hit when the gloves are off and you're going at someone and you're like, yeah, but you fucking bet on this team and they suck, you idiot. That one just was like, oh, gut punch.
That's because it hurts on two different levels. If you're an actual fan of the team, like I think degenerate gamblers who still bet on their home team love the team so much more than, you know, when they do those fluff pieces on the local news and they show, we found the biggest Long Island Islanders fan. I remember that when I was back in the day. They showed this family. They had all the trash cans, the bean bags, everything said Islanders on it. And they got this credit for being the biggest fan. The biggest fan is the degenerate gambler.
Yes.
He's down decades down to the bookie, still cannot bet against his home team, still can't lay off his home team. Mm-hmm. It's a level of fanhood that I think a lot more people need to aspire to, especially during these trying times.
Yeah. One of these days, the Washington Generals are going to beat the Globetrotters.
Right.
I've got a future on them.
Right.
It's going to happen eventually, and I'll be laughing at everybody when it does.
It's just something about losing a bet and then having someone be like, yeah, you are an extra idiot for betting on this team. It's a fucking killer. It's a knockout punch.
Yeah. I fortunately, I never got too crazy with it. I watched some other people in my life get crazy, so I kind of I dabbled or whatever. I more, you know what I did with like gambling? I more did it in house. Like I did a thing a couple years with Verzi, Paul Verzi. We'd do this thing where every week you had to pick 4 games, bet against the spread, and then at the end of the year there was, every week you put in some money, and then in the end there was the big, pot or whatever. I would do stuff like that because when I found, losing money to a friend, as much as you're going to run into him, he's going to break your balls. He's still your friend, and he'll probably buy you a round of beers. Just losing it to a complete stranger.
Yeah.
And just meeting that guy in that fucking parking lot. That's the way it was done back in the day. The guy would pull up, in his stupid fucking caddy, whatever. It was always so cliche. It's just like you couldn't look more like a bookie than if you went to like Central Casting and they were like, what does a bookie drive?
Yep.
What does he look like? They all fucking look the same. I just remembered, I'm not going to get into the details of that. Some of the people in my life that it was kind of cool in the beginning, and then it was not so cool.
But it's true because I've been in many of those meetup situations, and for some reason in the back of your head, you're always like, this guy's a good guy. He'll give me a break. And they never give you a break. They never, ever give you a break. They're always just like, yep, thanks for that. I'm going to go, pay for my kids' braces now, you fucking idiot.
My favorite is when they bring along their guy that's like noticeably bigger than them just to be the muscle if anything goes wrong. Like it's usually just the guy's like friend, his biggest friend. Yeah. He's like, hey, you want to go for a ride with me? He's like, sure, I'll tag along.
They're going to fucking McDonald's drive-through after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, on my dime.
Exactly. Yeah. Did you get to kiss Marisa Tomei?
Did you watch the movie?
I did, but I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. And you thought it was a great movie.
Yeah.
I like how
it was a good movie.
How Dan woke up thinking about it and you woke up and you couldn't remember it.
I was going to ask.
I'm sorry, I don't remember if I respect women. That wasn't the focal part of the movie.
I actually wrote down how awesome was it that you got to kiss Marisa Tomei.
My question was, Marisa Tomei is awesome. Did you get to kiss her?
Yes, I did. And they filmed it.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
How many times?
How many takes did we do?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is sort of a weird line of questioning.
That's okay.
That's where where our brain goes. Yeah.
You feel feelings.
How many times have you thought about kissing Marisa Tomei after you kiss Marisa Tomei?
Oh, that's a great question. A lot.
Okay.
A lot. I'm not gonna lie, dude. She's a great kisser, and then also I had anxiety because I had never done that before in a movie. I never had to play something like that, and I will say the first time we kissed in the movie was outside, Pete and her's house, And what was hilarious is, aside from the camera crew, the neighbors in the house next door, like right over her shoulder, there was like 5 of them sitting on the stoop, just sitting there watching. So, yeah, it was kind of, it was weird.
Do you think she liked it when you kissed her?
Probably not. I imagine someone's kissed her better. Somebody who wears sunglasses all the time and not afraid to wear Larry Bird shorts. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's absolutely
I'm
right.
sorry that happened and you didn't get to experience it. I hope you start auditioning for movies and you get to kiss somebody that you wanted to kiss.